morning. I just wanted everybody to see that I am drinking out of my Ellen coffee mug. Yeah. Coffee tastes better in Ellen's mug. It sounded bad. So anyway, I wanted to talk about my children, and I'll do it in 2 segments, but I first wanted to obviously start with Ashlee, who just turned 18. And again, for people who are out there experiencing what I'm going through, or who may think they may be experiencing what I'm going through, you have no idea the toll that it takes on your family, the emotional guilt that you feel. And Ashlee, I had her at 19, and I don't regret that at all. That was one of the best things that ever happened to me. I got pregnant with her summer before my sophomore year of college, took a little time off. I think it was like a total of 5 months of missing like school. So then went right back into college, graduated with honors, and wanted to always set a really good example for her. And she was so good. And Ashlee's literally been such a good baby that I used to take her to the library. Back then, in the dinosaur ages, we actually did stuff in the library and had to research and like handwrite our notes and literally pull books. And Ashlee would play really quietly and then fall asleep in a chair. And she was so good. And, I just went through, I've just started the whole college experience with her writing her essays and her admission, questions and stuff. And I think I've mentioned earlier that Ashlee applied to 5 colleges. She wants to be a photographer, but she also plays piano. She writes music. She's gone to Stage Door Manor. She's acted. She's been behind the scenes with directing and doing technical support. And she's really kind of dabbled in a little bit of all of it, which I think is amazing. She's so talented, and I have no idea where she gets it from. I did a little singing, when I was younger. But what's funny is Ashlee can't sing, and but she is very talented. And she's gotten 3 acceptance letters, and obviously we're still waiting to hear back from 2 other colleges, but we've already decided that she's going to go to SAIC. And I just have felt really bad because I feel like the last 3 years of her college life have been, seeing mom in bed, and she's so quiet that if she won't come to me and talk to me, and I don't sit there and, Ashlee's very aware. She's, old enough to know that I don't feel well, but I feel bad because I know there's probably been a lot of times that she's wanted to come and talk to me about things, and she hasn't. And I've always gone to her and just said, just come to me, let's talk, even though I don't feel good. It doesn't matter. I'm going to not feel good either way. And I was really happy that she came to me after she wrote all her college essays and asked me to help. And, even though it was hard to look at the computer, I was just so happy. And when I read her essays, I just started to cry. And she's like, Mom, really? Are you crying? She always says that to me. And I'm just like, these were so well written. I'm so proud of you. And I'm so proud of her at the schools that she's already been accepted to. And even the one that she's going to is one of the top, art schools in the U.S. I'm very proud of her. And I just am so proud of her, and I feel so bad, and there's so much guilt at how much she's probably felt alone in this because I've raised her by myself. I've been a single mom. Her biological father has not been in the picture at all, which has been fine. It's always been Ashlee and I, and we've always been strong. So this was really the first time in our lives that it probably had to have been scary for her. And, I have her in therapy, but I always try to get her to open up and talk to me. And she's always like, I'm fine. And there's just so much guilt. And I just want to get past this last surgery. and heal and truly finally wake up and say, oh my God, the pain is gone, and be at her graduation and really sit there saying, I feel so good, I'm back to normal, and I'm going to pack up the car and I'm going to drive you to Chicago, just the two of us, and that will just be amazing. Just after everything we've gone through, just the two of us driving to Chicago, and me just, helping her set up her dorm room, which will probably drive her crazy because she's like OCD with organizing. And I mean, I am too, but she likes things her own way. But I just don't know how she's managed to get through this, because I can't imagine. I have just always been there for her 1,000%, and I feel so guilty, and I try so hard to be there for her, and there's been so many times where I've had to say, no, I can't drive you here, no, I can't drive you there. And I mean, I've had a lot of help from, family members, but she's just so amazing, and I'm so proud of her. And it is really hard on the family because, when this first started happening, Ashlee didn't know. I mean, she was like 14, well, like almost 15, and she was kind of snotty at first, because I remember laying in bed and just being like, can you bring me some water? And she's like, why can't you get your own water? And then I think, it took her a while to realize, and I wouldn't expect a teenager, I mean, they're very egocentric, and I wouldn't expect a teenager to wait on their parent hand and foot, but we got through it, and we're still getting through it, and we've come a long way, and I'm still very proud of her through all of this, these hard times. She's still managed to keep her grades up, to stay focused in school, to get accepted to some of the top schools in the United States, to get merit scholarships, and I'm just so proud of her. And I love her so much, and I remember when she was born, she was really pissed. When they took her out, I had to, her heart rate dropped down to 10, and they had to get her out fast. I had a cesarean, and I didn't get to see her for a while, and my mom told me that she screamed and cried the whole time, and then when they finally brought her back to me, like an hour and a half later, they put her in my arms, and she just went silent and was just happy. And Ashlee's just been just quiet and chill and gone with the flow, and that's basically what she's done through this medical crisis. She's just been like going with the flow, and I know deep down it's got to have been really hard for her, and hopefully she's really talking it out with her therapist, because you would never know around here that it's affecting her. And if she sees this, I just want her to know that I love her, and she's amazing, and I'm so proud of her. And if there's anyone else out there that's going through this that has kids, it's really hard. You just, as a mother, never want to let your children down. You're the one that's always supposed to be there for your children. And that's my main motivation of getting better, getting this last surgery. It better be the last one, or I'm just really going to go postal, and you're going to see me on the 6 o'clock news. Just kidding. So anyway, and I know that some of my viewers know Ashlee very well, and you know how amazing she is. You tell me all the time. So anyway, I just wanted to talk a little bit about her, and I'll talk about Ella later.